You know the planes are low when you can read Delta on the bottom of the plane. Bye guys. Bye bye. Alright, we're gonna go for a ride down south today. We're gonna ride down to the Navy Yard. I've actually hardly ever explored the Navy Yard. It's kind of just a commercial area with a bunch of different office parks and stuff. But originally, as its name presents, it was a Navy Yard, and there's still quite a few ships there, so it's a funny kind of mix. I just rode it one day not too long ago, just kind of exploring, because I live right down here. It's like a little bit past the boundary of where I always kind of take a right or a left to go different directions, so I finally decided to go straight, check it out, and today we're going to go back and have a look. Ooh, it's pretty windy today. Yeah, it's definitely this weird mix of very modern office buildings and just other stuff like hotels. I mean, it makes sense in many ways. The sports stadiums are literally right there. That's where the Eagles play. So, I get it. And obviously this was kind of a big commercial zoned area. That building's fun to look at. So wavy. We are very close to the airport. Welcome to Delaware Bay. This is technically just a part of the Delaware River, but it's super wide and it's the very southern part of the city where it's basically a port, so they call it Delaware Bay. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's a gorgeous day today. It's a perfect 70 degrees outside. Look at the CV-67 in the distance. It's a big ship. Wonder if we can get any closer to it. I don't know if we're getting much closer than this because I see some water right here. Maybe I can get around it, but let's check. Oh yeah, I think I can get around this. But either way, it's still pretty cool. Like a maze of buildings back here. I don't even really know what orientation I'm in right now, except for I know that's south, because that's definitely the end of Philadelphia. The end of Pennsylvania, for that fact. Ooh, I think we can get closer. That's just so massive looking as you approach it. It's huge. Can't imagine just even jumping off of that into the ocean. That must be 6-7 stories in the air. Look at the size of these chains holding it in. I guess they're pretty baby chains when you think about the massive hull. I think that's what it's called, right? A hull? I don't know. You'll have to let me know. It makes these other gigantic ships look tiny. Well, that's pretty neat. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this close. Well, let's go see what else the Navy Yard has to offer. Oh, this side's a fence. Can't go that way, I guess. You gotta be careful in these parking lots. There's a lot of obstacles. The planes just come in one after another. Alright, I wonder if I can get out this way. I feel like I can. There's a lot of cars back here. That's a good sign. Come on, red light, turn green. It's a cool little old stoplight, though. Haven't seen one like that in a while. Oh, you don't have to run for me, sir. I appreciate the hustle, though. Spirit. One thing I have to say about coming down here, you get some nice cool breezes. Because it's a fairly toasty day. I mean, it's not hot, but it's 70 and it's feeling really nice back here. Cool little river rock, though. Everybody's driving on the wrong side of the road over here. What are you guys doing? Another plane. Alright, I can get back on the proper side of the road now. So I was really curious about over there. Last time I was here, I rode down here with Jess just for a few minutes, and we just took our left here and left, and took us back out to the main road, which is Broad Street, enters back into the city. So I didn't come back any further than that point. And I was just curious if there's a little, a little dirt or something. I'm always looking for some dirt. I mean, there's some dirt right there, but it doesn't look like very fun dirt. Man, the planes must come in like every 60 seconds. It's funny how slow they look when they're just floating above you. So I guess this is where all the fishermen come. I see a lot of guys parked with their pickup trucks and their fishing poles. I don't know if I would eat anything that came out of the Delaware. Maybe they're just fishing for fun, though. That's my guess. So I guess there really isn't anything back here. We can try this little loop over here, see what that's about. I know this whole thing in front of me, this is like where Kia imports all their cars. Kia or Hyundai, one of the Korean manufacturers. Ooh, I found some dirt. And they just store like thousands and thousands of cars down here right by the river. I wish I didn't have my top box on. I would get a little sideways with this, but I don't want to drop my bike with the top box on. That just sounds like a tragic event waiting to happen. Oh, that's all the dirt I got? I'm back on a road? That's funny. Got some woods over here. I wonder how far those woods go for. Area under surveillance, huh? Oh, that's not even a trail. That's like some kind of old railroad track. That's funny. There's an old one-way sign. This used to be a road of sorts. I guess it's an abandoned... It looks like an abandoned row of homes right back there, buried in the bushes. So this is what happens when nature takes back over. Observe. These houses are just engulfed in what is becoming the forest again. Hey, that door's open. We could go check it out. You want to? No, I don't want to either. I'm sure it's just a bunch of broken stuff inside anyway. It's interesting though. It's like a little ghost town back here. Those are really in the woods. I wonder what happened to these houses. Maybe they used to be for like the Navy, and then the contract just left. The Navy Yard moved out of town, something like that. The Navy Yard's still here, but it's not like the same. It's not operational. It's just kind of storage. What's back here? Got another row of homes. Oh, we got some stadium bleachers here. Another airplane. Huh. It's like this used to be some kind of hall. Or maybe like a nursing home. That has a nursing home kind of vibe. The top box is just bumping around back there. Ooh, the scrambler's getting hot. I'm going too slow. Good thing it's liquid cooled. Well, I think we've hit the end of the road here. There might be something down that way. Do I want to even bother? Nah, it doesn't look like anything. It's just a fence line. Plus, I have a feeling by the time I get to wherever the other side is, I'll be in some kind of no trespassing zone. If I wasn't already at a no trespassing zone. Maybe I'll scope it out on Google Maps and see if it leads anywhere fun. Kinda wish I could go through here a little faster, but my top box is just rattling around so much, I'm scared. I've already broke one rack, that's why I'm scared. I literally snapped a rack because the bike was bumping so much that the weight of the top box just brought too much force down, and it snapped right at its pivot point where I kind of screw it into like where the shocks are, at its low mounting point, if you will. Airplane number 75. That was fun. Got off the beaten path a little bit. Can't complain about that. Went and saw the haunted houses. Let's head back into the Navy Yard and get ourselves back to the city. It's just about dinner time. This one looks on the newer side. I'd be surprised if that guy was retired. Alright guys, well that wraps this one up for me. I'm gonna head back home now, get some dinner in me, and enjoy the rest of my day off. But that was an awesome ride. It was close to home. I explored some new spots, cool sights. You know, like, Every ride's a little different. And I appreciate them all for what they are. Well, till next time, y'all. Have fun and ride safe out there. Catch you in the next one.